So, here we are still waiting for this pandemic to be over already. Will we ever get back to 2019? I am starting to doubt it. The so-called elites have other plans for us, I think, with their green agenda and net zero by 2030. I fear travel has changed forever. Or has it? I think they no longer want the masses to travel. This will only be for the wealthy, if we let it, that is. Time for all to stand up and be counted and recognize our collective strength. Time for all to stop complying and to take our power back. Even if that is just on an individual level. If everyone does their personal rebellion, then the psychopath's game is well and truly up. The world seems to be slowly waking from this slumber after the fear-driven nudge tactics from the world's fake governments. I pray the masses don't take too long to wake, as time is now of the essence. They are turning the heat up and accelerating the agenda, because they know our consciousness is shifting. In my home country in 2016 we had Brexit, then in the US we had Trump's election. This was too much for the cabal, and so their plans for control were accelerated. It's now all down to us and how we fight back. Are we going to let them take away our freedoms and bodily autonomy? Or are we going to stand up for ourselves as sovereign human beings? We are now at a crossroads, a fork in the road in the human story. Do we take the red pill or the blue pill? It's now time for our lone wolf rebellions and collective pack organizing. The moon is full and the hunt is on. Time to wake up. This one goes out to all of you fighting battles alone. To all of you working toward your dreams and goals with no one having your back. It's not easy going it alone, but it is much better than following the herd heading in the wrong direction. Keep going and the right people will enter your life and stay. You won't be a lone wolf forever. The wolf on the top of the hill is never as hungry as the wolf climbing the hill. But once the wolf is top of the hill, the food is plentiful. It's never easy going it alone. But if you keep going, stay true to yourself, it will be worth it in the end. The hardest road to walk is the journey alone, but that is the walk that makes you the toughest of people. That is the journey that builds the wolf's character the most. To all of you fighting battles alone. To all of you going against the odds, battling the naysayers. Stay strong. If you're going through hell, keep going. Stay strong. This road is hard. But the hardest roads lead to the greatest destinations. The toughest climbs always lead to the best views. It will be worth it in the end. And if you show yourself and others what you are made of and use the criticism from the past to fuel your fire and drive you forward, you won't be a lone wolf forever. Soon you will become the night wolf and travel into your power and your true potential. You have qualities and determination only few can admire, because most don't possess. You have strength only few can understand, because most have never experienced your trials and tribulations. So don't give in. Don't settle. Don't lower your expectations to fit into other people's perspectives. You were born to stand out and attract abundance. You were born to lead. Lead the pack. Putting yourself first doesn't mean you don't care about others. It means you're intelligent enough to know that you cannot help others if you don't help yourself first. Nearly everyone is taught that sacrificing your desires, your time, your dreams and even your happiness for others is kind, noble and loving. It's not, it's emotional suicide. And that saying no to others, putting your needs and desires first, makes you selfish and bad. But this is muddled thinking that destroys your self-esteem fast. You are taught that by default you should give up the things that you want and that make you happy in order to make others happy. And that this act of giving up your happiness should in some perverse way make you proud and happy. So you sacrifice more and more until it becomes a habit you stop even being aware of. Until you are completely empty, with nothing left to give, miserable and worn out, which is the only end game of habitual, toxic, self-sacrifice. The wickedness of this teaching is profound. You are taught that to be good, worthy, decent person, and so be happy, you must sacrifice the very things that give your life meaning, value and joy. And by tying your self-esteem to the act of sacrifice, what you've really been taught is that your life, your needs, your wants have no value. This programming gives your ego another stick to beat you with every time you try to become the person you want to be and create the life you want to live. With each attempt to focus on your dreams, your ego tells you that you're unkind, selfish and don't care about those around you. You self-sabotage at every step, because you feel bad for doing what's right for you. And so you constantly struggle to make progress. Until you learn to properly value yourself and your life, you will struggle to get off this hamster wheel. Your life is precious, your dreams matter. And becoming the very best you is the greatest gift you can give to the world. So don't feel guilty for doing what's best for you. Only then can you give your very best to others. If you found value in this video, please give it a like. Also, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future content. Until the next time.